Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Just...
This episode is brought to you by Baronet Blinds.
We got another first for you coming up in this episode. Heather was able to punch her tag on her first turkey in the spring. Now she's trying to seal the deal on her first deer. Early on in the year, she set her sights on taking a deer, so she spent the time in the woods to prepare for this day. She helped plant the food plot, trim trails, build the landmark. Now it's time to see if all that work pays off with a buck on the ground. Let's see how it all goes down.
So we only have a couple of farms around us that we can hunt on. One on the Tennessee side and then one on the Virginia side. The one on the Tennessee side, it's not a rifle hunting farm that we can hunt on. It's like a ground blind with a bow. So then for me to be able to do it for rifle season, then I had to go to our Virginia farm. I'm not real comfortable with tree stands. Like I can climb in them, but I've never hunted out of them. And I'm just not ready to do that on my own yet. So that was the reason that we chose the landmark. I got off work one day, changed clothes, drove straight to the farm and met him there and helped plant that food plot. The landmark that we hunted out of, me, Cliff, and Abby, we spent 8 hours. It was the very first tower blind I had ever even put together. I had never actually seen one put together. All the hard work, running the trail cameras, mineral sites. So I put in all the work that it takes to prepare to harvest your first animal, or just any animal, not just your first. It is Thanksgiving week. I'm here literally straight in the house from work, haven't even changed clothes. I'm going to shoot the gun a couple of times because as soon as we're finished with the turkey, it's straight to the woods. I think I was literally the same spot. Oh shit. I wanted to be able to harvest a deer and know that I was the one that brought that food home to our family. That I could say, I put the meat in the freezer this year, not your daddy, to our kids.
Happy Thanksgiving. We just finished with dinner, so now it's off to the woods. Wish us luck.
It was the very first hunt I had ever done as far as deer season. We went and had Thanksgiving brunch with everybody. And then after that, I was like, I'm gonna go kill a deer. Not thinking it would really ever happen. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this.
Got over here to the farm. I ended up checking the cameras, and there was a buck in the food plot, so we're going to try to sneak up through here. So it may be one of these. I grabbed the camera, she puts the crosshairs on one and shoots one. So we're going to sneak up here to the freaking landmark, try to sneak in. It should be a pretty good evening.
So my very first deer hunt, it was cold, but it wasn't super, super cold at that time. I did have all my warm gear on because, I freeze, but it wasn't super bad weather. It was actually a really good day. I was excited, I was nervous. I was more nervous that I would make a lethal shot. I didn't want to wound the animal. That's always in the back of your mind. You don't want to leave it wounded and make it suffer. So that was in the back of my mind also. would I be able to make that lethal shot. This segment is powered by Dark Energy.
So we're all set up here in our landmark. We're overlooking one of our rack fuel food plots. As we was finishing setting up, there was 2 does that came out. I probably would have had a pretty good shot at one of them. But you know, we didn't have cameras rolling. And we weren't completely set up at that point. So we're just gonna sit here and see what happens.
And we sat there for a while. It was cold, but it wasn't like super cold. We were in the blind. We was in the landmark, so we was in the tower blind. And he had even taken a heater because he knows I freeze. So we had a heater in there and we turned it on one time, I think. We was there for a couple of hours. We had seen some doe activity. And so there was quite a bit of activity in that food plot that afternoon. And then all of a sudden, here he came. And my first thing to Cliff was, can I shoot him? Because he was just a small 6. Normally, it's not anything you would shoot, but for your first deer, yeah, you would shoot him. And so I think I even said to Cliff a couple of times, can I shoot him? Can I shoot him?
If you want to kill him.
I can.
If you want to shoot him and you're happy with him.
For my first one.
And he was like, you can shoot whatever you want. This is your deer if you want to.
Time, dedication, and hard work paved the way for hunting success. Redmond is here to fuel, enhance, and season every step of the journey.
This segment is brought to you by Redmond, the makers of Trophy Rock, Real Salt, and Relight.
If you want to kill him. If you want to shoot him and you're happy with him. For my first one. Yeah.
I didn't really give Cliff much time. I wrung his ears in that tower blind and I dropped him dead in his tracks.
So I just did it. I'm shaking. He's not huge. He's a 4-pointer, but for Virginia, our local caught bucks, he's not bad. And for my first one, like I dropped him dead in his tracks. So I'm super excited. I just did it. I just did it. Oh my gosh.
I think I just kept saying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I couldn't believe that I killed a deer. My first deer, I think in a way I kind of shocked Cliff at the same time too. I wrung his ears when I shot, Um, I mean, I was shaking, and I will never forget. Cliff looked at me and he said, "That feeling you have right there, when you kill a deer and you don't have that feeling, it's time to stop. It's time to hang it up."
Where's the shit?
I don't know.
The first phone call I made was to our daughter, Abby. I called her first, and then I called Christy.
Hello.
What you doing?
Just getting some dessert.
I just killed a buck.
You did?
Yeah. I
Oh
dropped,
my gosh.
I dropped him dead in his tracks.
Girl.
He's a
That's
four-point.
freaking awesome.
He's a 4-pointer, so he's nothing huge. But for my first one, I'm happy.
It's rewarding. It's special when you make those first phone calls. Of course, Cliff was with me, so he's right there with me, and that makes it even more special. But then to call your daughter or to call your best friend, it's a feeling you can't describe until you have felt that feeling. I was nervous. Like, we knew he was down. We sat there for a little while. We gave him some time, but it was still like I was nervous. I had never experienced that part of deer hunting before. I had been with Cliff after he brought one home and all the process after, but to actually walk up on one after you've harvested it, it was kind of nervous, but it was so exciting. And to know that I did it. It's a different feelings. For turkey season, for example, you hear them coming in, you hear them gobble, or you know they're coming. For the deer, necessarily you don't hear them. They just appear. So it's kind of like you've got to keep your eyes open more so. And it's two totally different feelings. And they're feelings you can't describe until you have felt those feelings.
So I'm not really sure what to say. I'm just kind of all kinds of emotions. This is the very first deer I have ever shot. So I'm kind of emotional. He's not the biggest buck, but that's not what it's always about. It's Thanksgiving, my first deer with my husband. And that's all I can say. I'm super excited. Don't really know what else to say. But I'm tickled, and that's what matters. It's my first one. I did it.
Hanging a tree stand can be hard, but now it's not. I'm Mike with River's Edge Tree Stands, and I want to introduce you to the all-new Next Level Tree Stand Bracket. The Next Level Bracket is the most secure hanging system on the market. Hanging your new River's Edge hang-on is now easier than ever. This innovative bracket was purpose-built to make your hang-on setup safer, faster, with the same stability you've come to expect from River's Edge. Unlike other brackets, the Next Level Tree Stand Bracket uses your tree stand's platform as a lever, tightening the strap and aggressively pulling the stand into the tree. The result? A rock-solid 2-point connection. Install the bracket on the tree and tighten it with the provided cam buckle strap. Depending on the lean of the tree, choose the correct keyhole slot to level the platform. Lock in the tree stand and lever it down into the tree. This should pull the bracket away from the tree and leave 2 points of contact, the upper tree blade and the platform. Other hanging systems leave your tree stand just hanging from a single point and are vulnerable to pivoting and kicking out. With the Next Level system, the tree stand levers in tight. You got contact on the bottom and the top, and it eliminates all movement, and it really boosts your confidence. It's not only secure, it's next level secure. With its 3 keyhole design, the Next Level bracket has 12 degrees of side-to-side adjustability, so you can get your tree stand nice and level on trees that are leaning. Safer setups and faster hangs. Take your hunting to the next level.
It was so exciting. I was nervous, I was shaking, but to be able to sit down and to pick him up and hold his antlers and know that I did it. I put in the work. I did it. I pulled the trigger. I did it myself. That made it a little bit more rewarding because it wasn't, somebody didn't do it for me. I did it. I knew what it took to get to that moment. It means everything to me. It's a passion that has bled from Cliff into me. It's something for me and him to share together, that we will always be able to hunt together. It's something for just me and him.
Well, what a night. She has worked so hard. She's put a lot of time and effort into this, and it was an extremely quick hunt. She was able to practice with a gun, and she helped us, plant this food plot. She helped us set up the landmark, which is directly behind us, that we killed him out of. So she has put in the countless hours that it takes to do what we love to do in the outdoors, and I couldn't be any more proud of her and the outdoorsman that she's becoming. To watch the excitement in her eyes as we sit there tonight meant the world to me. And she asked me, she said, "Can I shoot it?" I said, "You can shoot whatever you want. I'm not going to ever tell you what you can and can't shoot." Size is, just a myth to me. I choose to shoot, mature deer on some of the other farms, but my wife, my kids, family, friends, if they want to shoot something that makes them happy, that's exactly what we're going to do. Because at the end of the day, when her old ticker starts ticking and gets her excited, that's what it's all about. Size, don't let size of horns, deter you from getting in the outdoors. So I can't be any more proud of her. She made a phenomenal shot. There was no track job. She was able to drop this deer right in these tracks right here in the rack fuel food plot. And I couldn't be any more proud, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, the journey that she has been on. She's practiced really hard with her bow. We come really close. So that's the objective now, is to get her one-on with her bow. But right now we're going to enjoy this. We're going to get him processed. We're going to get him to the house and get him cut up, and he'll feed our family into next year, and we can't be any more proud.
Yep, super excited. Little emotional, but so excited.
So the feeling from killing my turkey to killing my deer was two different feelings, both excitement, but this one was just like a different excitement. To watch that deer and see all the hard work and all the preparation, and just to get your heart pumping. It was so exciting. Yes. That I want to always do it. I want to always be able to harvest an animal or be able to provide food for our family. And that's something that's always exciting, to be like, I brought the food home and I'm able to feed my family. I'm able to share that with my friends. It's not always about the trophy on the wall. That's what we all want, and that's not anything against that. It's super exciting, but it's just not about the trophy on the wall. Super excited. I killed my first deer. Never thought I would do it. 2 firsts in 1 year. First turkey in the spring, and then now my first deer. And I think another thing that makes it a little more special is it was on Thanksgiving. That was super, super special.
Don't look at you when you're pulling a deer. Just, God, he's heavy.
That's a feeling of me and him together that I want to relive over and over.
I couldn't be more proud of Heather. She's come a long way over the last few years. Sharing this moment with her was so special to me. Like she said, this is something that we can share together now and into the future. Just being exposed to the hunting lifestyle can be the first step in converting someone to our way of life, whether that be a kid, a friend, or your spouse. There are so many people in this world that do not understand the why, and they likely never will if they never are exposed to the lifestyle. From my experience, at least for most people, if they get exposed to it and start to understand the why, their own thoughts and bias begin to change. The more we can expose people to the hunting lifestyle, the better off we'll all be. So she's struggling getting dressed here at the truck.
Because I have if I didn't have like 10,000 clothes on, it wouldn't be so bad.
Hey, we still deer hunt. But she put her bibs on backwards and tried to put them on.